Okay then guys, what is going on? Cloud Place here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're inside of Starfield and we have got so much news coming your way with some really cool, unique things, included numbered windows with actual real-life coordinates for you to find. We're also going to talk about the patch notes that have now come through. We have got some talk about Starfield's endgame, including legendaries. We also have a load of stuff talking about the game feature a silent protagonist. And we've got loads of stuff that they've posted up on social media as well. This is actually mental. We've got so much to roll into. So if you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can find an array of flavors via the link down in the description. If you use code CLOUD, you'll get a cheeky discount as well. So with that being said, let's dive on into what we've got on Starfield news. Starting off, we have this post right here that says, across the world we have hidden 1001 unique and numbered windows to the worlds, offering a glimpse into the universe of Starfield. Calibrate your scanner and venture out into the unknown and share a photo of your find with hashtag Explore Starfield. Now you can join the search and coordinate with fellow explorers in the Discord server. And if we click onto the hashtag, we can see that people are finding things all over the bloody place. It is absolutely hilarious. There's just so much to this. They've done such a great job with this. It's brilliant. Now, with that being said, on top of it, we have also got a post right here, which is the first look at the Starfield Series X wrap. Now, this looks absolutely incredible. It looks really cool, and this is just like the beginning of what they're actually starting to do with these things. Now, it does seem really simplistic, and that's kind of Starfield's go-to, I guess. It's got the smaller details on it more than anything, so it's not like a big graphically designed wrap, but it does look pretty damn cool. How much is going to cost? It's around 50 bucks, and that's quite a lot for a wrap that looks like this, although there is some cool parts on it. I wouldn't say it's overly graphical, quote unquote, for a wrap, although if this is something that you guys are wanting your Xbox Series X to look like, you'll be able to pick one up for about 50 bucks. It's not too bad pricing for a wrap. Are you going to be getting one? Let me know via the comment section below. On top of that, Starfield have also posted up this right here, stating, as you explore the vastness of space, you'll make incredible discoveries. There are many worlds to explore in the settled systems. Now, a lot of people are getting rowdy and a little bit amped up about the fact that there is some sort of walls or hidden walls, whatever you want to call them, invisible walls that stop you between main panel to panel, which I don't really see being the issue. Apparently you can walk for around half an hour before you bump into one, but I don't think that that's a problem whatsoever. I think the game is going to be absolutely crazy, especially with the use of their detailed star map to navigate around in. They seem to have done a really, really good job with this of what we've seen, and you can do all sorts of stuff like scan planets and discover key landmarks. You can find out what's on there, materials. You can explore them for yourself by landing in different parts of it. We've got so much that we can do inside of this game, including like studying exotic flora and fauna of each planet, and they've just gone so far in, and I really hope that this comes up to be exactly what we expected, as you can discover new experiences on every single planet. So let me know what you guys are thinking of the game and whether you're excited for it, or if you think this is going to be another one of those games that are completely overhyped. Now, with that being said, we did do a video just a day ago now stating about the new patch that has been just updated onto the preload for the game. So it was almost like the day one update that they're preloading for. So they've already done it and they've already got it. Now we've got the patch notes for said update, including performance and stability issues where they've improved the stability related to suspending and resuming the game. They fixed rare crashes that have been inside of the game as well. They've also fixed crashes that could appear when repeatedly loading some save insides of the ships. Various stability and performance improvements, load of visual fixes, gameplay fixes, quest fixes that were obviously a little bit broken inside of it. Now we need to take note of them because obviously making sure that we're still good. But they fixed an issue that could sometimes cause a long delay on the press any button screen, adjusted the distance the player is able to access and store cargo in their ship. They've just done absolutely so much to this, and it's around 15 gigabytes totaled for the update on Xbox and 13.4 gigabytes totaled on PC. This for me, absolutely brilliant. They've done such a great job of being able to make sure that they've got it so far, and the fact that they've actually got the day one patch update way before day one is mad. They must have so much confidence in this, it's absolutely crazy. But when we talk about what the game is actually going to entail, we've got the Starfield's endgame. And now this includes legendary ships, but space derelicts may house its best stories. There is an article that is being posted up on rockpapershotgun.com that goes over all of this. Now the derelict ships, it could be a really interesting movement, and whether this is going to be something that we're going to actually enjoy in that aspect, I don't know what you guys are expecting from the game, but I feel like this is going to be a slow one. Now, what's the first derelict or abandoned spaceship you ever visited in a video game? Because realistically, if you can't remember, then this is going to meet the mark beyond all different sorts of beliefs. We've got derelict ships that are going to be floating around space that you guys are going to be able to land on, hijack, and take over. So we need to really look into this, because for me, that's going to be a A-grade piece of content that I am going to have so much bloody fun with. Now, unfortunately, people are not all the same. They're not all stating the same sorts of things like I am there. Some people are saying that they are not willing to drop hundreds of hours into Starfield before they finally get what the game is. Now, expecting players to spend hundreds of hours in game before it reveals itself is frankly quite silly. This article here on thegamer.com states, at a Bethesda mainstream event during GameCon 2023, Bethesda's head of publishing, Pete Hines, said that he felt Starfield didn't really get going until he spent about 50 hours finishing the main quest and another 80 on the side quests. In a similar conversation with IGN, he said, "If I'm honest, there's really not an amount of time that I am comfortable enough with saying, now you've played enough Starfield to get what this game is, because like I'm at 150, 160 hours on my current playthrough and I haven't even come close." Now, some people will see that as a good aspect, some people will say it's a bad aspect. The main reason for that is quite an interesting one. For me, I like the idea of the mystery. If the game is good, the meaning of the game doesn't really mean a lot for me, and if I find it out later on in life on this game, then I'm game for that. I think that it's really cool to have a lot of hidden pieces instead of having everything blurted out all over the internet and everybody knowing exactly what it is. But there is something which is really interesting right here. Now, Bethesda's decision to have a silent protagonist in Starfield was driven by the massive script and the ability for players to create any type of character. The studio initially planned to have a voiced main character, but ultimately dropped the idea after considering alternative approaches and player feedback. Fallout 4's voiced protagonist, although aiming for more emotional storytelling, had flaws in the dialogue worked, leading Bethesda to go back to a silent protagonist for Starfield, and that's why our character isn't going to be talking, you're not going to really hear much off of them, and so on and so forth. And I think that that is a fair enough comment. They've done a really good thing with that movement, and I think that it will work really well with the storyline that we're seeing inside of Starfield. Now, when can you guys actually be able to play it? This is going to be looping around for early access, launch times, PC specs, and more. You guys can see on the screen to get ready for Starfield's launch. Make sure you have all the details that you need. Now, this is going to be really good, and the way that this is going to work is the early access is on the 1st of September on 1 AM, so that is going to be 1 AM in the morning in London. And then if we're looking more in towards the States, you're going to have different launch times that are going to be around 6 to 5 to 7 to 8 PM at night, so you're looking more in the evening time. So you Londoners out there, you know full well that we're going to be riding those late nights and holding in that early morning grind to make sure that we can play on the 1st of September. I'm really excited to see what actually comes through with this, and I've got so much content I actually want to plow into it, as well as the news content. We also want to see if we can push in some more fun stuff as well as live streams, so stay tuned for that one. For me, I'm really excited to see what this one brings, and I cannot wait for the early access to drop, as well as the full launch on the 6th of September at 1 AM in UK time. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe, post notifications turned on, appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.